Well, hey my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, and welcome to a game that I was not planning on recording, but I decided to do anyways, because it is a part of a new series that I want to start uploading on Sundays. I'm not so sure what name I'm going to name it, but I am currently thinking of Sunday Funday. I know it sounds cheesy, but whatever. Anyways, for the first episode of this Sunday series, we are going to be playing Mad Dash Racing, a launch title for the original Xbox. Now, you might be wondering, why are you playing Mad Dash Racing for the original Xbox? That is because, well, I was thinking last night. Tonight is actually, right now is actually 1:56 in the afternoon on Saturday. Yes, I'm not recording this on a Sunday, I'm sorry. But I was thinking, you know what? I wonder if there's a way I can record my Xbox with my Elgato, because if you didn't know, I have an original Xbox. And so I found a way to record composite with the Elgato, and now I'm doing this game. And it made me think, you know what? I want to do a whole bunch of games and record a whole bunch of games and stuff. You know, just to, I guess you can say revamp my channel a little bit, because my channel for the most part has just been Super Luigi Galaxy technically, for the most part, and I was thinking, you know what, I really want to get into a series that I just play random games, do somewhat of one-offs, you know, on my, one group channel, Jamaican, we do one-offs and stuff, and I did not mean to run into that building, oh god. Oh god, I am not familiar with an Xbox controller, because I needed some help there. I don't even know if I need to use that. Did I need to do that? I'm not sure. Oh no, there it is. Look at that. See those signs there? Those signs mean that you can use certain attributes, because if you don't know, I am playing as this character called Sid the Cat. And Sid the Cat can, he's fast. There are fast characters, there are power characters, and there are flight characters, and this lighting where I'm sitting right now is so god-awful, I can barely see anything, and that is not a good thing because I'm playing a racing game. Which, yes, Mad Dash Racing, it's not your average racing game, and I guess I'm a scrub because I was not able to do that trick correctly. Yeah, it is not your average racing game. YBA or YBA. There we go. Okay, I accidentally pressed the X button. Jesus Christ. I really need to get used to this freaking control scheme thing. Because, to be honest, the only games I really play on the Xbox is this. And I don't even play it that much. I played it randomly last night, and that's about it. Yeah. Sorry if I'm not describing much about this game, it's just because, well, I don't know, it's a game, there's not much to it. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, this was actually a launch title for the original Xbox, so yeah, this game is is coming up on 15 years old. And to be fair, this looking game being 15 years old is kind of crazy. Because if you don't know, I am not playing this game randomly because I'm like, oh, it's an original Xbox game, let's play it. No, I have some memories with this game. I originally started playing this game when there was a place called Video World back where, around where I lived. It's literally not that far away from where I currently live right now. It is still in this... You gotta be kidding me. Okay, where am I? Oh god, I'm gonna lose this race like crazy. Oh, I'm going this way, okay. Where's this? Where am I going? What the heck? Okay, we're going to actually retry this race. I know it's a little weird, but the only reason I'm doing that is because I was not sure where I had to go. The arrow was pointing that way, but I could not see where I had to go. So I'm sorry about that. You're going to watch me play this again. I would cut out, but hey, it's just a random Sunday fun day, you know? Well, I wouldn't say lack of editing, but it's just we play a game. We're not playing it to be good or anything, because as you know, some video games I'm not all that good at. You might see me play games like Super Luigi Galaxy and think, oh my god, this guy's good at a whole bunch of games. Well, I'm good at a select few amount of games. This game, I would not say I am good at. I would say I am decent at. I would never say I'm good at this game, mostly because I barely ever play it. I think I might be better at this game than when I was a little kid, right when I say that I fell off, so that's kind of stupid, and it put me off the shortcut thing. I find that kind of stupid. Ooh, that's the freeze item that people kept using on me. And I guess I think his name was Rocco. The reason I remember that guy's name was because he used to be Rocco was the name of my old hair cutting place. Well, not place. It was the person who would give the haircuts. Yeah, his name was... It was a barber shop. he never did all that great of a job, so whatever. It's kind of weird because I believe it was literally like every time I ended up getting a haircut from that guy, there was always like a spot he missed, which was kind of weird. And I guess it happened to the point where, like, we kind of were like, this guy is probably not all he's cracked up to be. But then again, he was a guy giving haircuts in a place that is, not all that populated. I believe my little town in upstate New York has about, like, 700 people in it. Yeah, that is not all that great of a population if I've ever seen one. But then again, if I was living in a city, I feel like I would be, totally, like, lost or whatever. Also, if you really want to know, the way I'm throwing these items behind me is, like, I believe pressing Y throws the items in front of you, but holding back on the right stick. I don't want to call it an analog stick, because the analog stick's really only for, well, it's for the I mean, it's for PlayStation games, yeah. But on the right stick, actually, if you hold back, you can shoot items backwards. Okay. Let's see if I can do this correctly now. What happened was some guy threw some fruit. Oh, look, it almost happened again. But luckily, I was able to go across there and not be in a predicament. Now, the reason I wanted to go this way is because it cuts out a lot of time. Like, look how far I am. And I really wish I could put that, like, little orange thing behind me because that thing is, like, really crazy. But I kind of can't press the Y button currently because I am, rolling. Oh, wait, what? Okay. That goes away? I didn't think that went away, but okay. That rhymes in only half the time. I don't know why I said that rhymes, but it kind of does. And you know what's weird? I'm actually not having that much trouble with, like, the camera now when I'm doing this. That's usually because when I'm usually playing this, I usually have some trouble with the camera where when I'm doing tricks, which if you want to know how you do tricks, is you jump and hold the X button and then do a circle with the control stick, and that does a trick which also gives you a speed boost. And also, I believe the X button does some kind of drifting, which after the drift you do get a speed boost. So that's how you get around the corners fast. And oh god, if you didn't know, I'm playing as the character Sid, because Sid is an awesome character, but he looks possessed right there. Or, I don't know about possessed, but I think the little green aura around him is also kind of looking weird. But ooh, we beat Roscoe. Okay, I literally always thought his name was Rocco. Okay, well, I guess his name is Roscoe and then Spank and Ash. Okay, we're gonna quit this race because the only other option we had was a retry. Now, if you want to know my opinion on this game, it's not the best racing game out there. I think I mostly just have a huge nostalgia for the game because, I don't know, I played this game a lot as a kid, and I still enjoy it. I mean, when I'm playing it, like, it's not like I'm not having fun. I mean, I do get frustrated sometimes when things don't go my way, but whatever. Also, you can, I believe in the settings before you do any, like, when you're at the beginning, there's options. I believe you can set the character difficulty. I believe what I currently have is, I have them at normal. I think so. It's actually funny because one time I changed them from normal to easy to see how different it was, and it turned out I lost worse when they were on easy than I did when they weren't on easy. Also, as I showed right there, you can you can actually chain some of those attacks right there, and you get even more stuff. Also, if you want to know, grinding on those things, you have to hold the X button. Yeah, the X button is used for a lot of stuff. And, ooh, great, I can actually show another aspect of this game, that the computer players look like total ass when they're running. Like, you look at them, they're like crazy mother crappers. By that, I mean, like, they're bouncing everywhere. Like, I don't know, I guess they put so much effort into making you move smooth that the computer players and other players in general don't move smooth at all. Because if you've actually seen Roscoe, he is kind of a little funky in the junkie. Also, I guess another thing I can mention as I try to jump down here is that, okay, I could have went the shortcut way if I wanted to, or I can actually show the flying shortcut here, is if you press the double A. God darn it, I missed the get in there, Sid. Get in there and be a good boy. Yeah, if you want to know how I'm getting that, like, little extra thing, it's that oh, that was weird. That was, like, a very abrupt turn, but if you get, I believe it is 10, yeah, I believe it's 10 of these green meteor chunks or whatever they're called. I'm not sure, because I think the main thing we're racing for at the end are red meteor chunks. But if you get 10 of those green meteor chunks, you get all 3 of the attributes that you can use. The flying attribute is used by pressing the A button twice. I believe the power is using the R button, or R trigger or whatever, because I believe, there's no R no R shoulder button on the regular Xbox controller. It has like a white and black button, which is really weird, but, God, I'm saying but, a lot. Also, if you want to know, well, okay, BYY, holding the R button right there. Since I have the 10, I can use the power thing, which goes against usually what Sid is, because Sid is a speed character. But personally, I think the power shortcut is the easiest to use, and the hardest one is the flight one. And I never mentioned what speed was. Speed is holding the left trigger, and power is holding the R trigger. So now you know, and you are more educated. And I forgot I have some things here. Now, one crappy thing with speed characters, though, is that, let's just say, at the end of the race, they'll end up using their speed attribute, and they will all of a sudden pull in front of you and then beat you. So that is another crappy thing you have to watch out for. I mean, other characters will do the same thing if they have their all-attribute 10 green meteor chunks, but you're going to be mostly seeing that from the speed characters, and I'm surprised. I wouldn't say how well I'm doing, because I will mention I'm pretty sure this game has crazy rubber band AI, because as you've seen, I'm racing and then all of a sudden, like, the people go in front of me or whatever, but I think I just won again. I mean, it was a close race, but I can't believe I actually won twice. Okay, Roscoe, I know you love me, man, but you are way too close. Yeah, once you beat the race, if you win, you do this crazy little cool dance. I believe Sid's lose dance is he's, like, crying on the ground. But if you lose, you see, like, Roscoe, he puts his head in his shell and looks sad. And then I believe Ash over there, the dragon, which is another one of my favorite characters. He's a flight character, if you couldn't guess already. It's not showing it right now, but I believe he, like, kind of curls up into a ball for a little bit, like, constantly, and does stuff. Okay, Ash, you're gonna need to do more stunts to get more of a speed boost. That's just something I'm gonna mention right now, because as I mentioned, I shouldn't say that, but they give you speed boosts. Gotta get some more water before I can continue this stuff. Now, we're decently in, but I feel as if we have enough time to do one more race, and I am not doing Dino Oasis or Ruins. Yes, that is just the most creative name ever. Thank you, Crystal Dynamics, the people who gave us the Gex Deep Cover Gecko and Gex Return of the Gecko, or whatever the names are. I've never played those games because the Crystal Dynamics made both of these games. They made a level called Ruins. And to be fair, it's my least favorite level in this game, next to the, like, Dino Oasis, because that gets kind of annoying. But then there's Biotech, Alpine Cup, and that's not actually a race. But these two right here, I believe these two are bosses, but this and that you have to unlock through story mode, so I cannot currently play through those. But I'm going to be showing Mount Magma, and I just remembered, if you actually want to change music in this game, if you use the triggers, you can change it. Like, right now it's on random, so it's just going to play a random track. I hope I don't get content ID'd for this music. I mean, this music is not stuff you usually hear on the radio. It's more of like a kind of funky, like, DJ, like, oh, hear it in the club, or like, I don't know, it's weird. It has a lot of songs. Oh, excuse me, that was a weird burp. I am sorry about that. I mean, I shouldn't be sorry. I could be like Nintendo Capri Sun and say, like, first burp. Except that's not my first burp. That is actually one of many burps I have had throughout my life. I mean, well, everyone has had a lot of burps. Also, do not bother about going on the... Or maybe you should bother about going on the things. That usually does not happen. I just tend to not use the top thing right there because I find it kind of a waste of time. That's just for me. Also, I think right there, one of the main problems I have with this game kind of just showed up. That is that when you're doing tricks, and if you don't end correctly, like, look at that. The camera angle changes on you. And it sucks because this game, there's no way you can change the camera angle. There is absolutely none. You have a fixed camera angle. I got another bomb. That is actually pretty cool. Let's get you, Ash, or whatever. Okay, Ash got that one. And Roscoe, actually, I missed the item there. So yeah, that's something. I'm trying to... Whoa, okay. I was just about to say I was running out of things to talk about, but for some reason, all of the sudden, my control stick spinning was not working. I really hope this Xbox controller is not going to be breaking on me for any reason, because if you want to know, the reason I bought an Xbox in the first place was because I believe about a year ago, my grandmother's like, hey, how you doing? You know, I have a whole bunch of old Xbox games that you used to have because I used to own an Xbox because it used to be my aunt's old Xbox. And we would rent this game, as I mentioned before, from this place called Video World, which, okay, I did not want that to happen, but I guess I'm going to be swimming the rest of the way because of stupid little control glitches that this game tends to have a lot of the time. Like that, where all of a sudden I'm like, okay, why did that happen? And you know why it happened? Because it's Mad Dash Racing, and even though I would never say this game is totally bad, I've definitely played worse games. We never uploaded this on Jamaican, but we played DreamWorks Adventure Racing, or I don't know, it was like DreamWorks Racing, and that game was a little worse than this game. I mean, what am I saying, a little worse? No, that game was just kind of eh. Ooh, a 1080, that is some crazy stuff there. Oh yeah, like the numbers pop up with how many tricks you do, so that is something. Also, the soda regenerates your power thing if you want it, or not. I shouldn't say power because power's another thing, but I believe it's soda and doing tricks replenish the amount of power you have to do your special attributes, which for some reason my special attribute power is kind of low. That is because I did the whole bunch of running there, so I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of tricks and also grab these soda things in order to get that back up. Or use some items, which I should get rid of this right there, yeah, because I do not need that item as of right now, and now please do not do that. Thank you, okay. When I was playing this game last night, I had a little bit of a problem where I think for some reason, I had started twirling my right analog stick too early, and I missed the jump. And I'm like, seriously? Okay, god dang it, I scrubbed. I hate it when I scrub. You scrub for too long. Look how long I scrubbed for. I did not want to scrub for that long. I wanted to get my 720, because that is the quality that this video is going to be at. Well, 1280 by 720 is technically the quality this video is going to be at, so keep that in mind. Because I do not upload my videos in 1080p. Why do I not upload my videos in 1080p? That is just because I never really wanted to. Okay, do not do that. I want to run past here, and I don't think I'm going to win this one because of that guy right there. Yeah, I was not going to win that one because I ran out of stuff, but sadly, I lost. Look at Ash way back there. He is not even going to finish because I believe after the first place person finishes, they only give a certain amount of time and then they show the results. And if that character does not finish within that certain amount of time, you end up getting an NA or not available because you did not finish the race. And as we see, sometimes you can kind of see them in the background, but I don't believe he's there. I think he's a little bit too far back. So yeah. We got second place by 2 seconds, which is kind of actually less than 2 seconds. Dang. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. This race is the race that all the people like to do stunts on. Because, I mean, I didn't do the most stunts. Oh my god, Spanx did 42. I only did 39. So, yeah, that's something. I believe this race is the most stunt-worthy race because of how many jumps you do. And you can just continuously combo, like, twirling the the left analog stick is the one you move in order to get all those tricks there. So, yeah, that was Mad Dash Racing. One of my favorite games from back in my childhood when I played the Xbox. But sadly, that Xbox, I think, was a counterfeit Xbox because it would turn off by itself. And that really sucked. I always have, like, memories. I mean, I have memories, is what I'm trying to say, of myself, like, hitting my Xbox really hard to try to get it to work. Because I'd turn it on, and it would play, like, the beginning opening Xbox thing, and then all of a sudden it would turn off. And then sometimes I'm playing a game, and it would turn off in the game. So yeah, that Xbox was not as good as it could be, but this Xbox I definitely know is not a counterfeit Xbox, because it is not turned off on me in the middle of playing a game since I've had it, so that's good. And now I can always see that that Xbox is $50. The reason why is because when I ordered it off of Amazon, I guess I ordered it from like a used game store because the price tag was still on it. So now I know that they were selling this used Xbox for $50, and I think that's about the amount of money I paid for it. Which I don't mind for because I got a decently working Xbox, which is a monstrosity. If you have never seen the original Xbox, that thing is massive. Compared to my PlayStation 3 and my Wii U that are on the row under it, under my TV, yeah, it is like crazily massive. So, I have to say that that is about it for this first episode of, I believe I'm going to call it Sunday Funday. In the next episode, or next week actually, I don't know. I was thinking of maybe a Mario Party game, or doing like another racing game, I don't know. All I wanted to do was to show, or to see, and kind of test how recording with my Xbox would be. And just a disclaimer, or I should just say something, I'm kind of sorry, or I'm sorry that this quality is not the best is what I'm trying to say, because I had to record this with composite cables, because I only have composite cables for my Xbox, so I hope the quality is not too bad. Also, I changed the game to widescreen, which I did not know you could do, so I think the game's in widescreen, I'm not sure, I didn't really see much of a difference, so it might not have changed it. It changed it for the beginning Xbox screen, but not for this. So, anyways, this has been Juttle Plays saying see you later and goodbye.